All these train stations and this modern rubbish can get recycled in the space armadas. You meant the Sphinx ahead of, on top of in the front of the spaceship. The Sphinx. We saw the gardens of the earth and all the desert of the universe. And that is not going to be simple. But we gotta do it. The structure is an expansion. It's not anything goofy about that. It's just expanding. There's no overpopulation. It's not, oh, there's too many people on this planet. No, it's been doing that since the dawn of history. It's expanding. You can't just keep breeding and gobbling everything up. You have to consider composition. That's not subjective. Composition. If you do that, you need leadership and people managing the land. You can't just keep growing hangars and warehouses and supermarkets everywhere. That's what you're doing now. Is that useful anyhow? So you need some restraint. You need these 1,111. You need 7 million angels. There's a lot of people who can do better. I'm just calling them. I want 9 soldiers, maidens in armor. Yeah, and bash their armor like you're real. Come on, now do it. Let's get some restraint here. All these maidens in armor, where are they? Let them all get over here. Where are all these crusaders? The medieval army. They can secure the border in southern Europe. They can all be reactivated, reinstituted, reincorporated in the state. You get paid, you get bread, you get food, and you can welcome the immigrants there. You move through Antwerp all with horses and carriages, and then you go to the southern border of Europe. The Roman legion can march from Rome, from the gate where the Rome fell, and then you can march to Brussels. Go ahead and march, get some reality again. And we're going to break down the airport in Brussels because it's too close to the center of the city anyway, and I don't even know if we need airplanes. I'm not going to fly a plane. Did not want. It's not fit to be repeated. I don't want to leave. I want to build something here. I don't want to see the temple of 2,000 years ago. We can build temples now. There is no time. Time in culture does not exist. You're just looking back, archaeology, watching the monkeys. There is something in your brain. You can do that now. What are you doing? What are you envisioning? There's no looking back to monkeys. We're not monkeys. But you're all just taken away into that little story. Oh, we're monkeys now. There's the notion that you have been given a cage and it was intended for the monkeys, and then all the humans crawled into the cage and swinging off the ropes. Hey, we're monkeys. No, it's really intended for the monkeys. It wasn't for the humans. It's like it's like the Spanish Armada and the English fleet were hoisted on big columns, and the masses would be swinging back and forth on the in between the columns, like on a big swing, like yee. And that's the masses today, all having fun. Ads. Nightmare. You think it's a joke? We change all packaging to Art Nouveau to get you some reality, sense of reality back. Change it all to Art Nouveau. get all the modern sculptures and the artworks out of the galleries and let them rot outside in the rain. Let them get mold. And then you furbish all these galleries, and then you get all vegetable markets, pagan markets out of them, and you fit allegories against the buildings. I hope they're proper buildings, and otherwise you break the buildings down and get some serious buildings there. Scratch out all that plaster you put on. Witness a real wall. Get some galleries with chandeliers. You can operate chandeliers on remote control these days. Just one plate and 100 candles lighting. That's possible. Get something done. Get something. You know? But no, it's not commercial. No, it doesn't interest women anymore. No, we're just going to goof around when we hear this. Ha ha ha. Army can get over here, and then the Spanish and the French can institute black shields, like have these golden crows with black uniforms, like the Romans. Get some more new legions. That would be interesting. 320 or so million people on the song Uprising by Muse, and then you go like, oh yeah, Muse had to get big too, oh this, oh that. It's always something. We fail to see that someone's got to call for the revolution, and I got to figure out how to do that. And I was in a crisis. I pulled myself way down. I wrote a book about people killing themselves to find a book that they would burn at the end. I've been at the end. I've seen the end of it. I'm calling for someone to be realistic and to stand there like, hey, what is this? Perceive, witness, view, envision. Get some clarity. No! None of that. To build, I want to craft, I want to make designs. But for now, there's nothing but your individual subjects' cubes in your empty supermarkets. You think I agree with that? You think what? I'm going to have a subjective intervention? I'm going to like make a garden sculpture or something? You know how many garden sculpture I have to make to change the culture? You know how and you don't even see it. I've been in a garden sculpture little shop. I stood there with my sculpture, and it was all empty, industrial, and then I see these houses, and I go like, oh my God, this is all emptiness. This is all dead. And then I go like, I'm a subject? What? These people are dead. I'm supposed to just crawl away into my little cavity. I was intending to do that, but then I figured, Jesus Christ, everybody's saying they should be independent, and they're not. They're just airheads. Their heads are full of air. They go like everything is subjective. They repeat that. They don't have a crisis. They don't have a passion. They have nothing. It would make the reality inherently fascistic because you're just cheapo. And where are you gonna go? You build all these churches for one man, and now you're going, everything is subjective. But wait a minute, that's what someone said you. That's what someone told you, one man. And you did it again. And there is nothing. You're just parasites. Supposed to what, agree with that and say that I have an opinion here? There is no opinion. There was never an opinion. We can build a sound fortress. Have some maidens, some elves rule you. Why the hell not? The limits to ecology. You don't just gamble away like, oh, we gotta do something here, we gotta do something here. No, you gotta raise the suburbs, create skyscrapers, ecologically fitted, artisan and decorative, and have the waste managed in swamps. This Anetiana Antwerp will be a model city in Art Nouveau and Art Deco and new styles and bridges on the rooftops, connecting gardens on the rooftops. There will be farms around it to deliver pig meat and cow meat. Just little Art Nouveau farms that are sustainable ecologically and not economically. They're not economically sustainable, but we're going to build them. And then there's going to be grain fields further on for the bread. And the city will be entirely self-sufficient. We'll have food. We'll do it that way. If that's absurd, then I'm going to do it the absurd way. There was surrealism. We can do that. That we should try to establish a society on surrealist principles. Well, this isn't that surreal. And there will be vegetable gardens at the Iron Castle, the Iron Fortress. They will tend gardens and everything. This is going to be a nice city. And you're all unemployed and suffering and withering away in anonymity and struggling and all that. Well, get off your ass. Pick up a sword. Get a chainmail. March. Take an airplane. Get over here. March. Take over. These individuals that are currently just babbling in these parliaments and creating more laws and having all these laws spouted from their fax machines everywhere. They're just making a giant mess, and you know it. There's nothing realistic about it. And that will carry on until you start listening. Until you start. But hey, it doesn't concern anyone. I'm just talking to Rose Cross Moon and Nocturnal Mantis or something. I don't know. No, seriously, let's all just stay seated, be consumed by the consumption. I mean, it's not we consuming, it's consuming us. We're just doing it.